Hey guys, it's Adam Ottavino here. It's 9:20 at night. There's only one game still going on. Phillies Tigers here on Sunday the 3rd. And I wanted to make a quick little video about my ex-teammate, guy I also was with in spring training this year, Mr. Trevor Story, who has been playing very, very well for the Red Sox. And last night, I was hanging out and I stumbled across an article, and I wanted to switch over to that really quick. And in the article, Red Hot Story's new approach helping Sox find new gear. So I knew he was playing well, but this caught my attention a little bit, and I thought it's something that maybe we can do, given the dugout iPad that I have that's a little bit unique. So I want to just try to take advantage of it and see if people like it. All right, so he says, I feel like it's go time. Everyone calls it the dog days of August, but this is the final push to really show what you're about. He had a big game in this one with a 2-run homer as part of a 3-homer barrage by the Red Sox offense, which paced the club to a 7-3 win over the Astros on Saturday. And then the interesting part was Alex Cora said this. He simplified his approach halfway through the season in Milwaukee. He wasn't able to do what he did, putting the ball in play. With 2 strikes, he's taking his shots to right field. But early in the count, if something's close to him, everyone knows he's doing damage to the pull side. Then Trev says, without getting too much in the details of it, that was kind of the process of getting back into playing every single day and getting comfortable with that. The last thing was trusting myself and not trying too hard. So that's important because Trev had a horrible shoulder injury last year. Basically made him miss the whole season. He came back for a couple days at the end, kind of miraculously, but this is like him getting back into playing baseball again. So this was a very challenging year to begin with for Story. But anyway, he is now playing very, very well. But those comments got me thinking, okay, he's got a simplified approach. Let's watch some of the at-bats, like the last 4 or 5 games. Let's watch all the pitches and just see what we see. See if there's any evidence of a simplified approach, anything that we like that he's doing, anything that we don't like that he's doing, and I think that would be really fun. So first, we can take a quick peek at his stats here, which I think are interesting if you look at his splits by month. So March doesn't count. It's 5 games, but he had 321 OPS. Then April, 757, so respectable. But then it falls off pretty hard in May, 432 on base. And that's when apparently the approach change happened. And then since then, he's been very, very good. 827 OPS in June, 870 in July. And it's only through 3 games, but he's going bananas so far in August. If we go to the game logs, we can see which games we're going to take a peek at. He starts going off right here, July 29th at Minnesota. So we're going to start there. Search games. Red Sox, Twins, and we're looking for the 29th. Let's just watch Story play baseball. Obviously, he's not going to get a hit every time, but let's see what we see.
Triples that leads the American League, so now Trevor Story.
I've never seen this pitcher, Pearson Ole.
17 stolen bases for Story. That's popped foul out of play.
So that's pretty middle. It's a little late and under that. And when Trevor, I played with this guy for a long time with the Rockies. When Trevor gets in a bad spot with his swing, he tends to work uphill a little bit and get a little scoopy, and he can be vulnerable at the top of the zone to fastballs. When I thought he went to another level in Colorado, that was a nice take. When I thought he went to another level in Colorado is when he stopped swinging at balls above the zone as much. Like, that's a good take. Those are both good changeups. I just don't think Ole had a fastball down to get him to swing there. So let's see if he does get him on this 3-2. Yeah, this guy Ole's got a nasty changeup. He just tripled up on changeup. Man, only 2 vert. 81 off of, what was the heater? 92? So about 9. This is a pretty good changeup. So no fault here. 3-2 changeup. Perfect pitcher's pitch. Triples up on the changeup. Trev's probably on the fastball there. All right, second at bat.
Crew Chief Marquez, 2 down. Trevor
Same pitcher. Heater up. Let's see if he's just staying on the heater. Changeup kind of sees it, but he's way out front. That's what I mean. That's a good take up. He knows he can't hit that pitch with his swing. Really, really good changeup. Not close enough.
3-2 on Story.
Yeah, I'd be sitting changeup now.
And a great ching it was, the changeup. And
Good
we'll do it
fight.
again.
Good pitch again. I'm probably sitting changeup. Yeah, that's why he was a little late. I don't know why Ole didn't throw a four-seamer here. This is a four-seamer. It probably beats him. Well, no, this is a four-seamer. That's just a misread. 17 verts, four-seamer. Ah, this is a good foul ball by Story then. I mean, the changeup is way slower and at the below the zone, and you're sitting on it, and then this pitch is an elevator ball. Look at that thing rise. But he does it. He's quick enough. All right. 3-2. I'm still on the changeup.
Story to
Yeah,
left.
so is he, and he just threw it down the middle.
Castro back.
That's a good adjustment.
To the wall, it's Bader, and that is
Bader
gone.
gives it a show. It's a good adjustment. It's also, I mean, obviously the pitch is middle. But this is Trev staying back. He really rode this ball out.
Story to left. Trouble. Castro back to the track to the.
He's so athletic. I always tell people, and I remember telling Cora when I was with the Red Sox before they signed him, like, at the time it's probably sneaky because a lot of guys hadn't been around him yet, but I'm like, he's a top 5 athlete in the big leagues.
Puts on the Wally head.
Just metrically, like,
And
strong and fast. Speed power combo. All right, here's my guy Tonkin facing him this time.
And put up 5 tonight. And we're
I
just,
just bullied him with fastballs. Wonder if he was looking for something out, over, or breaking ball.
And Tonkin
He
strikes
just
out.
got 3 heaters. I don't think he was looking for 3 heaters. Damn, Tonk. That was nasty.
And Tonkin.
Can we watch Tonk's delivery and finish? Hold on. Tonkin's a good dude. All right, Funderburg.
Now Story, a strikeout in the 5th. Yeah, running game still
Better
very
up,
much.
pick off. Who cares? He's always hit lefties very well, but particularly sinkers. Like when Story's at his best, he wants the ball in the bottom, down, middle down, and I mean that's very common.
He throws over a 3rd time. It doesn't
Ooh,
pick
cutter's
him
the
off
dangerous pitch.
Durant takes off.
He's taking all the
And
way because he had it
that's
stolen, but he wants it. He wants the ball all in that middle down.
Maybe more throws over that
Durant.
3rd time, knowing that
So
lead
3-0.
is
Basically, he's going to be on second
3-1.
base.
Sinker. This should be a good pitch for him.
That's a good point.
Well, he rolled it
short.
over,
And
pulled off it a little
Brooks Lee
bit.
will look Durant back, and
When he's at his best, he drives this ball to right field. You can't pull this ball.
Yeah, that's a good point.
to short, and Brooks Lee will look Durant back and throws
All right,
out
pitch.
Story.
And 4th at bat. It's going to be a double.
And Trevor Story
Farland.
1 for 4.
Cheesy. Short arm action.
Down a strike.
All right, so he was
Mentioned that
ambushed in
outside.
there, clearly selling out for heater first pitch, and then he just threw it in an
1 for
unhittable
4.
area, too high. I think it's super interesting that Vasquez plays for the Twins, like, and when he's catching versus the Red Sox. And him and Cora
Yeah,
obviously
Joe, too.
spent a lot of time together. So he it's just like, it's just so interesting when a catcher, especially, who's on the inside of everything, is like now
pitch,
catching
0-2.
against you.
Really good pitch.
It's a good slider.
Strikes
0-2, let's see how he
Trevor
battles.
Story.
I mean, you're going to go up. Good foul. Good spoil.
9th inning to come up with another big win.
Yeah, easy take. Ball comes out too low.
1-2 on the Red Sox shortstop. That's it foul.
He was late to swing at this because this ball pops low, and I think he's expecting a high fastball. Man, this is a screaming heater, but it's just middle. Does a good job to kind of emergency hack out of that.
16
Yeah, you got to stick with the heater if you're the pitcher there. You got to go up in off that. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good choice. It's just a better swing. This is a good sign. Like I said, when Trev's going to right center, he's in a great spot. All right, so that's the first game. What have we seen? Definitely looking heater for the majority until a guy gets his attention, and then I think he did sit change up that second at bat. All right. So there's another game of this series that we're going to look at before we switch to the other series, Minnesota. And it's this game, the 30th. So this is Debbie Matthews. Okay. Another, I think, short arm action. Let's see. What's going on with this video? So we don't even see that pitch. Hold on. We'll just go center field. All right, fastball away. So first at bat, he's probably sitting heater. So heater ball. Heater strike down in. Good spot for Trevor, sitting on the heater.
Now there's a big swing from Trevor Story.
See the ball hit the ball. Look for a heater. Hit the head out.
And launches a line drive home run
How
to
hard hit
left.
that?
And the
110, 111,
1-0
17.
lead.
Hits the shit out of the ball. All right.
To get the ballpark
See if he
after
stays
the
with the
game.
fastball here.
Field access for the show with the
So this
VIP
time he's taking all the
pass
way. Interesting. Leading off his next at bat. And he gets another fastball. This one's very well located. I don't think he's hitting that anyway, but let's see. Let's see what Trev's looking for here.
Trevor Story 0 for 1. And now 0-2 count.
Interesting that he swung at this. This is a nice pitch though. So strike, really nice high strike before bottoming out. Good break and everything.
It's down a little bit. Still up until this point, pitching a pretty good.
Nope.
His 17th and second.
I'm gonna try to throw a better one.
1-2.
Nope. Same pitch. You gotta throw a fastball away here. Oh, he's going change up.
The average closer to 96.7. And
just a bad change up, but he smacked that.
Change up, sliding Kersey cuts it off, trying for two.
He's
Story
fast
going to
too.
second base is offline.
Real fast.
And Trevor Story
doing the airplane, feeling the vibes. All right, so 2 for 2. Then he's gonna draw a walk here off Topa.
will need some.
This guy's kind of nasty sinker baller.
Today. Trevor Story down to strike.
Yeah, and a little sweepy. Little sweepy. Too far. Ooh, cutter. The in-betweener. Pull, pull, pull.
Yeah, no
sinker
doubt.
back
This
door.
is probably the first
Sinker in.
glimpse
Sinker in.
that we've seen him playing like this since his Colorado Rockies
Wow, that
days.
was a strike, but good take. Actually, pretty good pitch. Pretty good everything here. Kind of sucks for the pitcher because that's like as good a pitch as you can throw, and you don't get credit. All right, 3-1.
Yeah, there's
Ooh,
ball
that was
4.
gross. Yeah, 22 inches of horizontal on that. With at 0, watch this ball. Watch this ball run, boys. Yikes. My God. All right.
4.
And then he strikes out this at bat. Noah Davis. He was actually in spring training with the Red Sox this year. Then he was on the Dodgers for a bit. Now he's with the Twins. Down 0-2 right away. See how he fights it. Cutter to sweeper. Good take. That's a good pitch off. That's a good combo. Sweeper off the cutter. Backdoor sinker. I mean, this was my game right here. It's probably what I would have thrown here too, but I would have aimed a little higher. I think if you start it up here and you run it into this zone, it's a little easier to keep it. When you start it down here, a lot of times the orientation of the seams will actually drive this ball into more sink. So even if you get it to run, it's now too low. So that's why I used to shoot high here. Medium to high height is what I would teach. But yeah, he throws it too low here, and I mean it has comeback action. Yeah, negative. I mean 20. So we've seen two guys with 20 sinkers in this game, but he doesn't hit. This one's 21-9.
2 on Story. And there's
I
strike
mean
3.
that's just gross. There must be something going on. I don't think that these guys throw 20s all the time on sinkers in terms of horizontal movement. But look at this pitch. Yeah, and so I tell this is another aspect of this pitch because this was my pitch in a lot of ways. People always say like, oh, like you want the ball to start off the plate and then break on. And obviously you can see this one. It's a strike the whole way. It's on the corner the whole way. But the thing is, it's not about necessarily whether it's physically on or off the plate on the way to the plate. It's just what it looks like to the hitter. Like, is it looking like it's trending towards a ball for a minute before coming back? Because that's kind of all you need, and that's what happens here. It's trending like a ball, you see, for the first, what is that, 20-30 feet, and then it catches. So out of the hand he reads, oh, trending like a ball, and then he's like, by the time he wants to swing, he's like, oh shit. And that's 95. So that's a pitcher's pitch. All right, let's check out this series. It's actually taking a lot longer than I thought, but this is fun. This is fun. This is one of the things I love about having the Dugout app. I mean, MLB really hooked it up with this. All right, Red Sox and Astros. There's three games. So first, Hunter Brown. This is a tough matchup for Trev. In my mind, Hunter Brown has all the pitches to match up really well, but Story's really hot right now. So, taking all the way, that would have been a good pitch for him to swing at.
terms of Cy Young.
See what he's on. He's probably going to be on the heater. He's been on the heater the last 2 games.
Rotation, and he's been just that.
For sure.
Trevor Story leads off here in the bottom of the second.
Good pitch to hit, but that's, you know, Hunter Brown's got a great 4-seam. 19.5 on the vert, so, and he's got a very high release, sort of Verlander-esque. Like, he's even higher than Chase Burns, who I looked at this morning on the stream. But look how high that release is. I mean, it's straight over the top, but on top of that, it's also like spinning, crazy backspin and rising. So Trevor's swing is a little, he just can't get there.
A little bit
right there.
And his
well, at
offense
least,
just
he didn't get there that time.
Right,
another heater. Really good pitch, really good take. This is a strikeout for sure if he swings. And I think that's a good take. That's a sign of a hitter that's seeing the ball well.
See those
5 heaters in a row. I think he stayed a little shorter, a little tighter with that swing. 105.5 to center, no shame in that. That was a good swing. This pitch is a harder pitch to hit than the 2 other fastballs he saw in this at-bat, but he does... Looks like to me like Trevor stayed a little shorter there, so that's a good sign. Because sometimes you need to be really short against a 4-seam guy. I think the best hitters in the game know how to like be long when they need to be long and short when they need to be short. All right, Hunter Brown. Another fastball. Taken all the way again. Interesting. So now he's going to go to the sinker. This has been a big part of his success. That's a beautiful sequence. The 4-seam has like the rising action. Kind of, they both kind of, I need to figure out how to overlay. They both kind of come out in the same area, and the 4-seam backspins up here, and the sinker just dies and kind of feels like it's running, you know, into the hitter. It's just a deadly combo. They're both really fast. I mean, this is a 95-mile-an-hour sinker. Hunter Brown just pops it in there. So now, I mean, I guess they're on the fastball. Good take. Maybe he sees something about the break out of the hand, or maybe he's auto-taking 0-2, which would be weird, but I feel like guys do it. Because this ball pops in a very favorable position to generate the swing relative to the last 2 pitches. Takes it very easily. Again, seeing the ball well, and this is a tough pitcher to face anyway.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. So
all right, so slider. Hadn't even seen that pitch type yet. It's actually a bad pitch in a way. Like it's super. He doesn't mean to do this, but these pitches work because they're weird. They work. Like it's hard to explain that. It's so bad it works, but it does. All right, third at bat. Hunter Brown again. He's seen a lot of fastballs. This time he's ready to hit on the first pitch fastball. I was expecting that, but this ball's up in the zone. He's still kind of late on it. Okay.
Story, then Yoshida, and
second at bat slider. Slow. Third at bat sinker. So nasty, and that's what I'm talking about too. Like that's only the second sinker he's seen the whole night. And the first one in this at-bat after 2 pitches away. So this ball comes and he's ready to fire. And now he's, look at how far inside of a pitch he's swinging at. Granted, if this pitch is like 3 inches to the left, this ball might be just clobbered out of the ballpark. But the sinker sank. All right, Cutter, interesting choice. Start on the plate, Hunter.
Just missed its 2.
Really good pitch. Really good take. I really understand how he took this. This is a great take. You can even see that the catcher is thrilled with the execution of this pitch. He's like, yeah, that was good. I don't know. All right, slider off that. Way to swing. He was still out front, so it tells me he's on the fastball. Yep, they see it. They go change up. I don't know how you don't swing at that. Unbelievable take by Story right here. This is a great pitch by Hunter Brown. I gotta watch this again. Oh, goodness gracious. He hasn't thrown you one of these yet. It's a strike for 58 feet. All right, 3-2.
Bottom of the order.
Fenway is sold out tonight.
And then he's able to take the sinker down, I think, because he got the other take. So sometimes it's the pitches you don't swing at, right? And that's showing me that he is definitely locked in. This is like he's seen the ball really well. Hunter Brown's so good. All right, let's watch him versus Hader now.
Or both.
Forearm workouts.
Oh, he's still on the fastball. Let's see if he gets of course he gets a fastball. He stayed way short on that too. That's a really good swing. He didn't crush this ball, but in Fenway you don't have to. Yeah, 95. But he pulled the hands in. You could kind of tell on the slider, the first pitch slider, he was way out in front. At least that's how I read it. Let's see. Yeah, I think he's out front. No. Here we go. Yeah, he's out front. So he's on the heater. I mean, not for nothing. This is a good location for a heater by Hader. He doesn't give up anything on these pitches usually. Freaking got him. But again, he's hot. So, all right. He's definitely on the heater. I would say he's on the fastball the majority of the time. So that seems like that's the simplified approach, unless you show him that you have to. And he's gotten a lot better at spoiling with 2 strikes, staying a little shorter. That's what I'm seeing so far. And his chase down, he's not chasing down right now, which is huge. And it's another place that he would struggle in the past with chase. It's either above the zone or below the zone. But hey, this is like sometimes why it's so frustrating to be a pitcher too. Like you see, Hunter Brown threw unbelievable pitches to him pretty much the whole game, and it didn't matter. All right, like Story was locked in. All right, who's this? Colton Gordon. I saw this game a little bit actually. Diablo.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, sweeper started outside. Interesting. So maybe by the metrics here, by the numbers, they know that he's going to throw you a lot of breaking balls. So Trevor's sitting on that. That's why you swing at that. So they're going to go heater in. That's a good pitch call. Yep. Great pitch.
Playing today.
Yeah. Double it up and throw it higher. Ooh. Leaked it back to the middle. He's probably telling himself, man, I could have stayed shorter on that, but good swing. All right, and then just like get out of jail free card with the hit by pitch.
Trevor Story hit by a pitch in the first. Flies that one foul for strike one.
That's. I mean, I still feel like that's where guys are going to go. I know he's on the heater, but his swing, everybody's swing, makes it really hard to hit that up and in. But he just did it against Hader, so he's showing a propensity to stay short. That's a good take, though. He's making good choices as well. All right, here comes I think the homer. Man, it's just like right into his bat path. If you could design a home run pitch in a lab to Trevor Story, this might be the one. I mean, you hit me, ball. Yeah, that was nice. I mean, he didn't even have to hit it like full out. He just backspun it. That's probably one of the more gorgeous home runs you'll ever get. All right, this is a totally different matchup. This guy actually used to be a Red Sox. He throws really hard. All right, good take. Got to be on the heater off this guy. He throws like 98. Perfect cutter. I mean, now as a hitter, because he threw you 2 cutters in a row, or now are you on the cutter, or are you staying on fastball or something else? Like imagine you went to the at bat thinking fastball, and then the guy's cutter. Are you just like jumping ship to cutter, or are you just still on the fastball timing? I don't know. For me, I see a lot of guys then jump to the cutter. And I don't think that's the best approach. I think if you just lay in the weeds waiting for the fastball and you're actually on time for that, that's when dangerous loud contact can happen. And it's just fast, just a fast pitch.
Tied for the best record in baseball over that span. Fouled back.
Again, stay short. That pitch should beat him.
1 down, 1-2. And that's going to be strike 3.
All right, he hadn't thrown him a fastball away yet. All the heat had been in. The cutters had been away, so he sees the ball trending away. He thinks it's a cutter maybe, or it's going to keep running. And this ball's just cheese on the corner, so give Ort the credit for that. Now we got Neris. Fastball split. Ooh. Surprised he didn't hit this pitch. Had good lift. Neris throws pretty low. He's definitely on the heater. He gets a heater. Just kind of beat by it. Interesting. Stays on the heater this time. Stays short again. Uses the other field. And then he's fast. Another good at bat. So we have seen him. He just stay on the fastball, get short when you need to. So seems like sometimes his initial first swing is a little long on the fastball, and then he's been good at measuring it. I think I would have taken the Hunter Brown approach. I would have switched up fastball types. And the other thing is he's had great takes on pitches down, which is tough. And he's spoiled some pitches up. So, yeah, like, a lot of guys are getting ahead of him because it's the big leagues, but they're not able to finish him right now at the same clip. And if he puts the ball in play, you got to like his chances because, again, he's fast. All right, Framber.
But it did turn out well for the club.
Going to be on the sinker against Framber, probably. First pitch curveball. Going to double up.
As an Astro again. That'll be
Ball. I wish I was as good as Framber.
One in the orange, one in the red.
It's insane how good he is.
Both of them playing third base, and that was probably one of the greatest
Just lefty
things.
sink. He's not even trying. That's 92 with that one vert without even trying. It's a Zach Britton sinker almost as a starter with, you know, top 3 curveball in the game. Man, you gotta love that. So I do think he's on the sinker, and then you see he's willing to take that ball to right field. By a swing decision, this isn't a great swing decision, but doesn't try to pull it. There's a huge hole over there. Maybe he saw that. So nice swing, Framber again. So this time it's another sinker. Yeah, just kind of getting it off the end. This swing actually did, to me, look like he actually did pull off a little, and it kind of just had incidental, beautiful contact. Let's see. Yeah, he did. This time he bailed a little bit. You can see his weight is drifting, but who cares? We'll take it. Take it all day long, and I think Framber Valdez is probably thinking I should just throw him curveballs, or maybe we'll go in. Let's see, because he punches him this time. Yeah, he's going to go curveball.
As a college player, that's something you kind of strive.
Damn, I got 6 off Framber. That does not happen very often. Change up ball. Yeah, you can see he's just a little off. Kind of a 2-0 auto swing, because this pitch starts too low to really swing at it. Yeah, so you're going to throw change up like that. I think that's a good call. Oof, this was a terrible pitch. This pitch could have got hammered over the fence. Somehow he swings under this ball. Just the speed got him a little bit, but that ball could have easily been a homer. Ooh, front door attempt. Perfect pitch. The only problem is, in this at bat is everything he's throwing has the same shape, sinker and changeup. So even though this ball starts off in, Story's anticipating it running back. That's why he swings at this pretty easily. But this is nasty. I mean, he's throwing 92 mile-an-hour heaters, and then this one's 96 front door paint. I think if he throws it higher, more effective. Yeah, and then finally executes a curveball. Like, this is what he should have been throwing him the whole time. He's got an absolute banger. 3,100 RPM. I mean, like, these two pitches are just so devastating. And his changeup, and he throws with ease, and he's thick, and he's durable. And I guess he's greasy. They call him the greasy one or something. Like Rasa, I don't know. But it's nasty. So, all right, so last at bat we're going to see is this one off of Nick Hernandez, who I've never seen pitch. But my God, throw from the third base side, dude. Are you kidding me? Look where you're standing. So it's a heater. It's probably Hoppy. Yep, 19-1. Try to stay short. Still on the fastball. Good take. He's not swinging at that. Not swinging at that.
You learn a lot just about the game by being able to have conversations and kind of throwing ideas up against each other and see what happens.
Actually, a pretty good pitch to hit, and just kind of missed it. Just kind of mishit it.
And kind of throwing ideas up against each other and see what happens.
Maybe it stayed up on. I don't know. That was weird. But anyway, so that's all the at bats for Trev. As we can see, he's still not necessarily sitting perfectly pretty. Where is all my tabs? All right. Here's Trev. So he's still not sitting pretty with all the metrics. A lot of it is swing and miss. So he still has swing and miss in his game. But I think it was really just one atrocious month. You see what he's capable of when he's locked in. And the big key was he stayed on the fastball until the pitcher made him think otherwise. And that one lefty, I think he was hunting sweeper. So he's hunting pitches, it looks like, for sure. Or, for the most part, he's on fastball timing. And doing a great job with swing decisions below the zone and away from him. If you throw him a lot of four-seamers, he's also showing a renewed ability to shorten up his swing just enough to adjust after it's a foul ball or whatever. So all those are really good signs. If I were facing him, I would try to do a little bit of the Hunter Brown approach. I would mix my four seam and my sinker up. I do think for a righty, you probably have a pretty good opportunity to throw an off-speed pitch, first strike. Looks like he's on fastball the majority of the time, and sometimes he seems to be auto-taking the first pitch anyway. Now, you could have metrics where you could check those numbers. But yeah, that I would think cutter or sweeper for strike, and then from there, it's more of like testing him inside and outside with sinker and where his bat angle is at to then sneak four seams up. And if he's still covering that, maybe you go back to the breaking ball. You circle the wagon again. But again, don't get ambushed. Don't make a mistake middle down. And right now, if you don't have a great fastball, he's going to be on time. So that's what I'm seeing. You can comment, like, subscribe, all those types of things. Tell me what you're seeing. This was fun. And I think we can do this again sometime. So I'm going to sign off on tonight's episode of... I was going to do it as baseball and wine, but I'm not drinking. So this episode of let's watch Trevor Story hit for a while and see what we see. All right. Thanks a lot. See you guys.